Hey everybody, Zach here. I'm going to give you guys a bit of an update on Unashamed Podcasts and some changes we're going to be making from here on out. For us, we feel like we've been moving a little bit too quickly and too diversely in terms of topics. You know, we've been through the relationship month, we covered things like dating and general relationships, and we've also been places like church and the gospel and kind of all over the spectrum of topics, which is fine, but we feel like we've been moving a little bit too quickly through different topics. I personally feel like I haven't been able to keep up with the topics and the different things we've been doing. And, you know, I'm the one recording it, so I can't imagine what your normal listener feels like when we're doing 2 episodes a week, one every Monday, one every Friday, and just trying to hit all these different topics. For me, even, it's a bit too much to take in. And I think a few of you guys may feel that way. And so we're going to be making a change. Instead of doing one every Monday and every Friday, we're just going to do 1 a week. So instead of 2 a week, we're going to do 1 a week, and we're probably going to be releasing them every Thursday. That being said, we are going to make them a little bit more in depth, a little bit longer. We're not going to try to hit the 10-minute mark, which was the original plan. We're going to try to aim to like 20 to 30 minutes because we just feel like it's better to focus on one topic and really explain it in depth and hit it for what it's worth rather than trying to just get it quickly done so we can get on to the next topic. So with that being said, each week will kind of have its own theme because each week there will only be one topic to cover. So we are excited about that. We think we're going to be able to put a lot more focused work into the topic for that week. We really want to spark some engagement to be able to talk with you guys who are listening to the podcast, because we don't only want it to be a conversation, you know, between me and Melissa or between me and whoever we may have on the podcast. We want it to be a conversation with you guys as well, and with anyone who may come across the podcast or just have questions about God in general. We want to create that conversation and have real conversations about real topics about the Bible and about Christianity. The other change we're going to be making along those lines is we're not going to be doing video. So up to now, if you've been watching the podcast, we do our videos. You see us as we're filming it. And we kind of feel like that puts us a little bit on the uncomfortable side. We're just being transparent here. We know you guys love to look at our beautiful faces. That was a joke. But we feel like it kind of creates some uncomfort for us. And we want it to be a conversation. We want it to flow. We want it to be something that you guys feel like you're part of, even though you're not sitting in the room. And so with it being a bit longer now and with it only being 1 a week, we're also going to take away the video aspect. There are still going to be videos. Don't get me wrong. It's still going to be on YouTube. It's still going to be on Facebook. We're still going to post teasers to our Instagram page. It's just not going to be us. I've been working on creating some cool thumbnails for the different topics and all this stuff. So you're just going to see a thumbnail of the topic, and obviously the audio will be with that on the video. We kind of want to do this not only to make ourselves a bit more comfortable, but also, you know, we were sitting here the other day having a talk about the podcast, and we were like, wait, isn't this a podcast, not a video? And we really want to aim and try to make it a better podcast, not a better video. So we're just going to cut that part out completely, put in more work on the podcast side and just the good content. And because they're going to be a bit longer, we think it'll be easier for you guys rather to just listen to it than to actually watch a video. So we recommend you guys go and follow us on the different actual podcast platforms. So that would be like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all the different podcast places where you would normally listen to podcasts other than like YouTube and Facebook, and follow us there because it's going to be a bit more podcast and audio oriented. So with that being said, I think that's all the changes that we're going to have. We definitely want to hear back from you guys. We did do that survey a little while ago, but we definitely want to hear back from you guys in any way possible, whether it's a comment on YouTube, a direct message to one of us, or even just, you know, hitting us up on our personal stuff and just telling us, you know, what do you think? What do you think we should change? What do you think about the changes? All this stuff. So yeah, we want to thank you for all the support that you guys have given us so far. We're super excited to grow and put more work into this podcast and expand our audience so that the Word of God can be put out into the world to the ends of the earth. And so, yeah, we're just grateful that God has used us in this way. We're grateful that you guys have watched and listened to the podcast, and we've gotten some cool feedback, especially those who have been on the WhatsApp group for the relationship study. That's been awesome. It's not too late to get on if you're not on. I've been pushing people to get on. You should get on if you're not on it. But yeah, we just want to thank you for all the support so far. Thank God for how he's used us. And yeah, we will see you in the next episode. Peace out.